Alright, so my mom had told me that the Coach had its storefront knocked out here, which it looks like this one actually was. I've been walking around. This is the only one that I've seen. So this is pretty thick glass. I don't know if you can hear that. It's coated, probably 1/2 inch thick. And then they paid someone to come in and board everything up, so they got in on one side here. I used to work at a maintenance shop, and we used to come and fix all of these storefronts that would get broken here in New York City. You'd be surprised that one of the things that happens the most around here is literally driving through a pharmacy's past the bollards and in through the storefront into the store. One time, the Brooks Brothers over here is also boarded up, but it's not broken. We'll go check. Anyways, one time I had this, I had 5 of these projects where the CVS or the Duane Reade had a car drive in through the facade and into the building to fix. And the one week I was like, I've already done this work order many times. And the funny thing is, I looked and I checked the addresses and they were all different. So one of the most dangerous places, this is in 2018, the summer, or the May and like the summer of 2018, that was like the most dangerous thing around here, was going to the pharmacy and seeing them have driven through the facade. Right? I don't even know how you do that. Like, how fast are you going to go through some steel bollards that are filled with concrete? Now, these aren't broken. These are just boarded up preemptively. I find it interesting that only one store around here, Coach, was bothered, not Brooks Brothers. And of course, I walked all the way over here, so I'll keep filming. So here's the Best Buy up here. And I went, let's see if I can get you guys. I have already checked this out to see if behind this glass it's actually broken or not. I don't think it is. And the banks over there, some of them are protected and some of them aren't. And they're kind of built out at the bank because they got more money than everybody else does. So I was looking up under here, trying to see if it's actually broken or not. Well, here's a little glass. Let's see. It does feel like it's coated. See the glass here? See the glass in there? So I would say that these windows were broken and that they're boarding it up. So this is your Best Buy. So people tried the Brooks Brothers. Let's look at this, let's look over here. I think this is Chase. There's nothing in here. So this is old. I'm sorry, this is being renovated, but it's not filling anything. Let's look at Five Below here. See if someone tried to, Five Below in Vans maybe, the NBA store. Kind of shows you who's trying to steal, doesn't it? People who are worried about some dumb stuff, huh? I think the Lids store, we're gonna check that out too. I don't see any glass residue here. Let's see if we can see. Okay, yeah, so I can see inside here. I don't know if you guys can. But the glass is still okay in that one. The NBA store across the street. This Vans store, let's see. I don't see any glass residue on the ground. I could climb up on here. See what I can see behind here. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see on that one. But I don't see any glass on the ground. But it wouldn't surprise me. Sneaker stores, the Coach store, and the Best Buy. All the stuff that you're supposed to wear to be cool, I guess. Or electronics. You don't see them attacking the Federal Reserve, though, do you? That place has machine guns guarding it. And they also have bars on the windows that are like 2 inches thick, coated iron. So, anyways, I'm walking. This is 44th Street and 5th Avenue. So we were back over by Madison Avenue. That is where the Coach store was, and I saw that storefront was broken into. I got my car ready now to go. I got a rental car so I can drive home at the end of the month. So things are starting to work for me and get out of here. So this is a nice place. Nobody did any of that, thankfully. I don't know, like, to me, if things really are as bad as they're saying they are, how come there's just so many places here that nobody attacked, right? And everybody seems to attack the multinational corporations at this moment. Which, you know, Coach and all those guys, I mean, they're selling way overpriced, you know, stuff that just has their CC 33 written on there, and you know, it's printed and it's on plastic, and they charge you $1,000 for it. It's not even leather. Let's see if this place over here, let's see if this bar building was attacked.
What's up?
Well, let's see if we see any glass around here. See, they usually pick stuff up, but not good enough. Yeah. To stop the spread of the bullshit that doesn't exist. There's a Hotel Sofitel. We did the my old company, Turner Tompkins Builders in DC. We did the Hotel Sofitel there. Oh look, the Association of the Bar. We need to get some good lawyers here that go after these folks. So there's the Iroquois. Let's see. See if we see any glass that's actually shattered here, or are they just being careful? It looks like they're just being careful. I don't know how long we're going to be forced to put up with this crap. I was watching, or I'm sorry, not watching. I actually read an article yesterday, and this Spiked.com, they did an interview with a former researcher and epidemiologist at the Rockefeller Center, some sort of research. And he was there for 20 years, and he said that, you know, COVID was nonsense. So, Interesting. So this is the Chase Bank over here and the AT&T. Probably people trying to steal cell phones. But I actually went inside here when I was walking down. Now see, I see some glass here. But on the back side here, I don't see any broken glass at all on the inside. See, I don't see any broken glass. Oh, yeah, it is. This one. So the first one, this one is not. This one right here, this one is broken. You can see it. So somebody tried to get into the AT&T store. That bank is, what they did is they have it built up or built away so that, you know, because you could actually, if you wanted to, you could easily hit that plywood and get through it and do some damage. Let's try to make it across the street quickly. So, like, here's what HSBC has done. They're building it out so that, you know, it's not so close. See? This is what the banks are doing, which costs more money. But, you know, bankers are stealing from us, so, and making up the money as they go. So they have unlimited funds, and they know it. That's the whole game here on Earth. Take taxes from people, steal from their actual life force, right? Because that's what currency represents, is your life force. And then they can lend this out at all times, and they're leveraged. You know, they used to have, you know, say they had $10 loaned out, then they'd have, you know, one piece of gold that was worth $1 in reserve, so they'd be leveraged 10 to 1, right? Now they're leveraged, they don't have any leverage, they don't have to. Nothing is linked to anything. So one of the deals that we had one of the big problems we had in 2008 was these bankers had loaned, they were leveraged at more than 100 to 1, meaning they had $100 loaned out and actually $1 worth of assets. So, of course, everything failed. But then, all they do is pass the issues on to people and not on to the bankers. The bankers are, quote unquote, too big to fail. Basically, anybody who's involved with the government is too big to fail, right? Look at all of this. Nobody can make any money. All the shut down here. Osteria del Doge. All these, usually this area, this is right by Times Square. Usually this is just unbelievably packed. In fact, I hate coming over here. In fact, the only time, excuse me.
Hey, man.
Hey, leave me alone, dude. Hey, get off of me! Hey, get off! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Jesus Christ. This guy's like trying to manhandle me. Thank God I can get out of here. Alright. Elbows still work quite well to get people off of you. Alright, so let's go over here. Jesus, let's check out the Gap. See if this is actually real or not. I would imagine that people would be trying to go into the Gap. I don't see any glass on the ground though. Oh my God, it's that guy. Holy shit. I gotta get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with him? I should have brought my knife. I didn't think I needed it in the broad daylight. I have to run across the street here. Well, did somebody try to Where's this guy? Try to see if I'm far enough away from this man. Police everywhere, but they don't freaking get someone like that. Whew. Sorry, y'all. That guy was following me. I'm trying to get away. Well, hopefully I can get out of here before something bad happens. Alright, so that's all I saw over here in terms of things that have been broken into. I don't know how they're making it look on the news because I don't watch the news. But like I said, my mom told me, so figured I would come over here and see if it's true. Alright, take care. Bye.